What was the sort of original vision for Guest and Gray when you were founding it?
The original vision was to not go broke because I just started a new business and I was married. Because that's, I was like, so I took everything. I
Hmm.
mean, the most insane Jerry Springer cases, that's a dated reference, but neighbors fighting over, remember a neighbor's dog killed like a chicken. They wanted to sue each other. And I was like, you got it. I'm your man. We're going to the Supreme Court over this chicken. They're like, their dog's dangerous. I want their dog this. And I was like, we'll go get him. I mean, I was just trying to make my payroll or pay my bills every month, but it was just pure survival mode, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to do certain things. I had to do what would pay me. So I started off as a general practitioner, and then
Mm.
eventually, I got some court appointments. Kind of word got out that this Robert guy is pretty good at this. And I started, this is another thing, it's going to sound so ancient. I didn't have a lot of clients, so I just started blogging in
Hmm.
2006 on Blogger. That at the time, no one did it. I remember an older attorney, he goes, so you're telling me you give away free legal information on the internet? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. These are like the phone book days where like the big baller move was to get your name on the back of the phone book, the front. That was like 50 grand. Okay, I didn't have 50 grand, So I just wrote about Texas criminal stuff and I got picked up. I like spoke at some events, and like I remember my biggest post ever got hundreds of thousands of views, and it was this is how old it was. It was Sarah Palin smoked legal weed. Why can't you? Because when Sarah Palin was growing up in Alaska, weed was legal, and she smoked it and had to kind of pretend she was sorry, but she did. I don't think
Right.
she was. So I wrote about it, and like the Huffington Post just linked to it. So it
Wow.
just blew up. But eventually I kind of ran out of things to say because when you're writing like 4 or 5 days a week, I don't have that many opinions. So I was doing family law and criminal law, and I ended up sending my family cases to Scott at a deal, and he would send his criminal cases to me. And we thought, why don't we just put this thing together? We got a plan together and made it work. And that was in
Mhm.
2011.